I'm Cody.
And I'm Fernando. I grew up in Chicago.
And I grew up in San Angelo, Texas, so we've both been around food deserts.
And up until I was 10, I lived in one. The government defines a food desert as an area with no easy access to a store with fresh and nutritious food options within 1 mile in urban areas and 10 miles in rural areas.
And with 20 million Americans living in one, we wanted to see if there were any solutions for what seems to be a basic need.
So, since we're both in Los Angeles now, where nearly 1 in 3 people doesn't have access to affordable fresh produce, we decided to look here.
People are dying at a younger rate. So right now, it's really key and important for you to eat healthy.
I'm not here to judge or teach or to push people into being healthy.
This store helps to make healthy food normal.
Before we get into what we found, it's important to know why having access to a grocery store is so important in the first place. Paradise Oakley lives in a food desert and can help explain that.
Hello, my name is Paradise Oakley. We normally go shopping on Sundays, and it's basically like a full day activity. We wake up pretty early and we get home pretty late, just to get all the stores and to get all our food and produce or just needs that we might need for the next couple of weeks, because we are living in a pandemic and want to limit our social distancing and how much we're going outside. It was about a 30-minute drive, and then expected probably be like a 25-minute drive back home.
Without access to fresh, healthy food, many families in food deserts are forced to eat what is readily available, usually inexpensive and unhealthy fast food. It helps explain why South LA has one of the highest rates of diabetes, obesity, poor physical health, and one of the lowest levels of sleep in Los Angeles. In the absence of policy ensuring equitable access to healthy food, community members are getting creative.
With us around here, we have the local grocery stores, but we don't have the organic grocery stores. We don't have a supply of organic fruit. There's nothing catered to us. If we want a quick meal, we have to go and be forced to do McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, Jack in the Box, one of these fast food places, instead of something healthy or organic for us to eat.
This is Roland Jackson, founder and creator of Planet Health Compton, a city just south of downtown Los Angeles.
First idea came from because I live in this area and it's a food desert. You have to drive at least 20, 30 minutes to get something good to eat unless it's going to be fast food.
Roland says that this isn't just a South LA issue, it's a problem among cities across the US.
Compton is not just Compton. Compton is in Dallas. Compton is in Atlanta. Compton is in Virginia. Compton is in New York. Compton is everywhere. Like, I've been places and I can tell you for a fact that they have it harder than Compton. They live harder. It's places that they don't even have curbs. They don't have driveways. So this community is everyone's community.
So Roland decided to open the first of its kind business in the heart of Compton, a place for a healthy mindset, and it's all around the corner from his mom's house.
My mom, she won't move. She won't move out of Compton. So I gave her my home. So she has my home. She stays around the corner, literally can throw a rock and hit her house from here. So this was key for me to have this here for her as well, because I want her eating healthy as well. So my idea was to come up with a restaurant that I figured people would eat and enjoy as far as vegan, out here in the inner community.
But there was one issue.
But I knew that only vegans would probably come. It wouldn't be people in the community would come, they wouldn't try it.
So Roland's idea grew one step further, a plaza, a place for health education, beauty supplies, and of course, fresh produce.
People are dying at a younger rate, more rapidly now, if you look 10 years ago. So right now, it's really key and important for you to eat healthy. It's really key and important for you to live healthy. Energy is very important, as well as what you put in your body, because your food is your energy.
So Fernando, currently Roland and Planet Health Compton are on the path to open their brand new plaza to the community at the 1st of August. He hopes that his concept will continue beyond Compton.
Planet Health Compton is growing, and it's looked at as the catalyst for Planet Health Houston, Planet Health New York, Planet Health Atlanta, Planet Health Mississippi, Planet Health Africa, Uganda. That's what it is. It's the catalyst. It's the one that started it all. That's what I want it to be.
12 miles away, in the Hyde Park neighborhood of South LA, a solution to food deserts is coming in the form of probably the last thing you think of when you hear the word healthy: liquor stores. Yes, these. The Healthy Neighborhood Market Network is transforming rundown liquor stores into healthy mini-marts. And that's because in South LA, for every one grocery store, there were 4 liquor stores in 2018.
It's kind of like we're the bridge between the grocery store. Like maybe you already have your own place to shop, but you most likely have forgot something and you don't want to go all the way back to the grocery store. So you have the option of knowing that Hanks has lettuce, Hanks has tomatoes. I didn't know you were going to come back here. I would have cleaned it up.
Jackson, whose family has owned the store for more than 20 years, wanted to make sure the store was also visually stunning.
When you're driving down Florence, you're going to see this bright orange. The idea was that on a gloomy day, I wanted this corner to pop, a bright space that looked like it should be on the west side here in South Central Los Angeles. And it's beautiful.
But it's more than just a pretty store.
We have nutrition workshops every third Saturday of the month, nutrition workshops for kids. We've had art workshops, we have block parties.
And yes, they still sell liquor.
I wanted to meet people where they are and understanding that everybody's at a different point in their journey, and I'm not here to judge or teach or to push people into being healthy. And another important thing to me was not alienating customers that supported us for over 20 years.
This store helps to make healthy food normal. It helps to make it accessible in a way that's already familiar to the community. We know the corner liquor store. That's something that's been in the community, and that's true of the store. Hanks has been here for decades.
Fresh produce brings added cost, additional maintenance, and a shorter shelf life than highly processed, prepackaged snacks. So I was curious to hear what this transformation had meant for the store's bottom line.
We had doubled and tripled our revenue from before the transformation.
7 other stores have been transformed through the Healthy Neighborhood Market Network. They've seen an average profit increase of $1,453 a week for healthy food options and a 124% increase in produce revenue, according to the LA Food Policy Council.
So, Cody, one thing Kelly wanted to make clear was that while she's proud of what her store is doing, she acknowledges her store doesn't fill the need the community has. She says that's a need only big box grocery stores can fill. But it's worth noting that some studies have found even access to a grocery store alone doesn't make a community healthier.
Those healthy foods also have to be affordable.
And it's kind of a catch-22. An Associated Press analysis from 5 years ago found that grocery stores did not open in low-income areas, even after promising to do so as part of former First Lady Michelle Obama's Healthy Eating Initiative. And industry experts told Mashable that's because the profit margins aren't as high in these lower income neighborhoods, and these lower areas have higher crime rates, which makes owners wary. However, some grocery stores have seen success in doing this by adding amenities such as pharmacies or banks to draw customers in. We would love to know what your neighborhood is doing to combat this issue. Connect with us at NBCLX.